Hi, this is Christine with Park High School. We're going to film gluten-free waffles. Actually, they're free of the big 8 allergens. We're going to plug in the waffle maker. The light goes on. You can see that it's red, indicating that it's heating up. We'll know that it's ready to go when the other light comes on. The lid is down. Caution that it's hot. Take it from minimum. We're going to go up to maximum at this point. We'll see how that goes. We will need to use a little cooking spray on the surface. I've got my 2 cups of water ready to go, my 1.5 cups of applesauce, and a teaspoon of vanilla. Used nice Watkins pure vanilla extract. And then I'm going to go ahead and put together my flour, salt, baking soda, powder, etc., brown sugar, cinnamon, and my flax. And I'm going to blend that together with a whisk. I'll be right back. Just want to point out that if there's any clumps, that you break them up with your fingers before you start using the whisk. So if that would be powdered sugar, and you would take your whisk and you're going to blend this together. Trying to film myself here, so I'll come back to this as soon as I have it blended together and it's a nice uniform color, all of those dry ingredients. You can see that it's a nice uniform color and everything's well blended together. Next step is going to be to add the applesauce and the vanilla. I'm going to stir that well and combine that, add it, and I'm going to combine it with my spatula as well as my 2 cups water. I did end up adding another 1/2 cup of water. It is a thicker consistency, so we're going to do 2.5 cups water when we do this. And there's no egg, there's no oil, and no butter, etc. in here. It's a gluten-free, big 8 allergen-free ingredients, and so it's a little bit thicker batter, but we're going to do 2.5 cups of water. And you can see that our green light came on. I'm going to use cooking spray to coat this. I want to show you the handle that you are going to lift from the bottom here. Lift at the bottom right down there, and then lift it up. It's kind of got this release lever here, like that. Lift that up. I'm going to give that a coating of spray, and then I'm going to pour that onto there in just a moment. As I spray, you don't want to be too crazy, right? We're not going to go everywhere. Want to coat it, but you don't want to be too crazy. We're going to start out with a 1/3 cup and see how that goes. You don't want to overfill it. As I go with the 1/3 cup, I wipe it off the bottom so I don't have a ton going with me. Come over to it, go into the center, kind of move it around. 1/3 cup. And then again, scoop it up. Make sure that I scrape off the bottom so I'm not taking tons of it, oozing everywhere, and spread it out. It's tempting to add more, but waffle batter really spreads. So we're going to start with this and see where we go from there. Now it should, as we put it down, yep, the green light went out because it indicates that it's not ready yet, that it reduced the heat temperature, and then we should wait till the green light comes back on and steam starts to come out. So far so good. I don't notice that it's oozing everywhere, which is good. We don't want it oozing everywhere. So that was 1/3 cup batter on each side. We're going to see how many we get. My guess is maybe we'll end up with 1 per student, or maybe we'll end up with, you get a whole entire plate full, which would be 2. So we'll see what that ends up to be here in a minute. Okay, that you can see now that it has gone green, and I'm going to check it out and see where we're at. This was the 1/3 cup portion. I'm going to squeeze right here with my finger underneath, squeeze and lift. That turned out nice. It did not ooze. I'm going to lift with my spatula, being careful so I do not scratch it. Lifting with my spatula, going over to my plate, and I have some wonderful hot fresh syrup. I'll have some hot syrup for you guys too. I'm going to make it fresh from pure maple extract. You'll have Cool Whip that you can put on, and also if you'd like, you can have some blueberries, strawberries, bananas. They're frozen because of course we are on a budget and it's hard to keep them fresh and perishable, but you can like dab them off and put them on top of there. Okay, so that is that, and I'm going to try out a 1/2 cup and just see what happens. So we'll keep you posted, but for sure we know 1/3 cup portion works. and we'll see what happens from there. All right, that's it.